Using spice or masala powder in different cooking processes. The application and impact of spice or masala powder can vary depending on the cooking process and desired outcome. Here are some general principles and techniques. 8. Timing of addition. Early in cooking, adding spices to oil or ghee at the beginning of the cooking process, often called blooming or tempering, allows their flavors to infuse the fat and build a foundation for the dish. During cooking, spices can be incorporated into the dish as it cooks, allowing their flavors to meld with other ingredients. Towards the end, adding some spices later in the cooking process can retain their brighter, more pronounced notes and add a fresh aroma. This is particularly true for blends like garam masala. Preparation techniques. Dry roasting. Dry roasting whole spices in a hot pan can intensify their flavors and add a smoky depth, enhancing their aroma before grinding or adding to the dish. Blooming in oil or ghee. Heating spices in oil or ghee releases their flavors and aromas, creating a rich base for curries and other dishes. Grinding. Spices can be used whole or ground. Grinding spices releases their flavor compounds, and freshly ground spices are generally more potent than pre-ground ones. Consider the type of dish and ingredients. Meat dishes. For meat dishes, consider marinating the meat with a masala blend to tenderize and infuse flavor. Curries and gravies. Spices added at the beginning of a curry will tend to mellow and permeate the dish, while later additions offer a sharper pungency. Lentils and vegetables. Spice blends can be added at different stages to achieve varying flavor profiles. Adjusting spice levels. Personal preference. The amount of spices to use depends on individual tolerance for heat and desired flavor intensity. Taste and adjust. It's crucial to taste the dish as it cooks and adjust the spices accordingly. Starting with smaller quantities and gradually adding more is a good strategy. Storage. Freshness matters. Spices lose their potency over time. Storing them in airtight containers in a cool, dark place helps maintain their flavor. Important considerations. There are no rigid rules when it comes to using spices. Experimentation is encouraged to discover preferred combinations and techniques. Understanding the properties of individual spices, e.g., volatile flavor compounds, and how different cooking methods affect them is key to mastering spice usage. Indian cooking often pairs spices with contrasting flavor notes to create a balanced and complex profile. In Indian cooking, the use of spice powders like garam masala and other blends involves specific rules and techniques that vary depending on the dish and desired flavor intensity. Proper roasting, grinding, and storage of spices are crucial for maximizing their flavor and aroma. Understanding when and how to add spices